Welcome to JFK Airport, folks. Today I'm taking you all the way back to March of this year when I finally had the chance to fly on a 737 MAX. What better way to try out the MAX than on Alaska Airlines JFK to Seattle service, a good 5.5-hour flight. Unlike most US airlines, Alaska will let you into the lounge if you're on a paid first-class ticket. What is it about these pancake printing machines that make them so appealing? I love them, and I don't know anyone who dislikes them, but I can't say exactly why. Anyone feel like chiming in on that? We're at New York's John F. Kennedy Airport, and in the rather nice, surprisingly nice Alaska Airlines lounge here at Terminal 7. It's nice to be back on board Alaska today. And today's extra special because we're flying the 737 MAX, the Dash 9. So finally getting on board the 737 MAX. Time passes quickly in here, and soon it's time to board. You may have caught my Alaska Airlines 737-900 review on the Anchorage to LAX run a few weeks back. Here's a link in case you missed it. As you can see, the MAX has an all-new cabin design and seat. It's all very nice looking. They're plenty comfortable too, and the leg rest is a nice addition. I find there's plenty of space here. Overall, this is a good hard product, and the MAX cabin feels extra fresh and airy.
If you're in an exit room, ensure window shades are open, please. Once you receive these, seatbelts need to be fastened. We will be departing shortly.
I do have some complaints about the offering here, though, like how pre-departure drinks are just a small water. So you see, I'm not just an Alaska Airlines fanboy all the time. There's more to that, but first, let's get going out of JFK.
Well, howdy, good morning, folks. Welcome aboard Flight 63 service to Seattle. My name's Larry. Matt and I are going to fly there today, 5 hours and 30 minutes. Say hi to the lovely Shauna, Elizabeth, Carissa, and Megan. They're going to take great care of you. Sit back, relax, enjoy the ride. Just smile with us.
The MAX is definitely quieter on takeoff than the 737 NG. Less buzzsaw from the engine, more electronic whine. I know there are some of you who might miss the buzzsaw. Let's get the dreaded 737 MAX lab review out of the way first. It's very small in here, as you'll have guessed, and there's not much more to say. Back in the seat, and it's all still very nice. The tray table is sturdy. Everything has a feeling of quality construction and good materials. There's this little device holder too for watching things on a phone or iPad, which you'll need since there are no personal screens. By the way, this would be a really good time to hit that like button if you're enjoying the video. That little click makes a big difference. Thank you for the support. Okay, so here are the issues. It took about an hour to get served a drink, and I don't see why that would need to be. That should happen quickly after takeoff when it's a small cabin like this. The drinks menu is pretty good, but then again, it would have been nice to see some signature items. Something really unique to Alaska Airlines maybe, and that's not really on offer here. This Seattle IPA is the best we can do. At least that's tasty. Service is super friendly as ever, so that makes up for it some. But by the time they get back to row 4 for food orders, almost nothing is left on the menu. It was either a grain bowl or a fruit and cheese. One left of each. My seatmate took the other one, so I got to film both. There are no baked cookies either. Have to settle for Biscoff. Flight attendants were apologetic about the catering and service cuts. Meanwhile, the 737 MAX fleet does not currently have Wi-Fi, or at least it didn't when this flight was taken back in March. I'm not sure if Alaska has improved any of this since March. Do any of you out there know? You can't expect too much from domestic US first class, and this was far from a bad flight, but Alaska could have done better here. It felt as if they decided not to make too much of an effort. This is a nearly 6-hour flight across the country, so it would be nice if they did. Also, about the 737 MAX, it's a very nice update of the 737 NG. It definitely offers improved comfort for passengers in most areas. The overhead bins are great, and it's quieter. But overall, if you ask me, the A320neo is clearly superior from a passenger perspective. I'd say it's quieter than the MAX in cruise for one thing, and I think you can feel the added cabin width too. Plus, the forward lavatories aren't usually as squeezed. And, last but not least, I think the engine and wing look better. What do you say?
Our mileage plan program, but if you're not or if you've ever thought about signing up, now's a really great time to do so. When you first sign up for the Alaska Airlines Basic Signature Card, you can earn up to 62,000 bonus miles after qualifying purchases.
As always, thanks for joining.
Leaving the aircraft, please give those in front of
In Seattle, for Flight Radar 24, I'm Gabriel Lee.
I'll touch 5